Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a nice weekend, a restful weekend. It was very nice outside. From what I can remember, when I was outside, it felt great.
What you can remember, right? I don't know how to take that statement.
So, sometimes it
Was it that heavy of a
No.
party going on this weekend?
No.
Just kidding.
You know how it is. Yes. Sometimes the days all blend together, so I was just trying to remember.
You opened that door. I'm sorry.
I know.
You opened that
Oops.
door. Yeah, certainly I get it. Yeah, especially as I get older, days just kind of spill into weeks.
Yeah.
And then a year has gone like that. Thanksgiving right around the corner. Amazing now. We're what, 3 days away from 3 or 4 days away from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yep. Big changes coming weather-wise.
I know. It's a roller coaster of temperatures.
Well said. Yeah, going up the roller coaster through Wednesday, and then that thing will race down on Wednesday night, Thursday night, into Friday. We'll bottom out Friday morning. I'll show you those numbers in a little bit. But I'll tell you what, for the Black Friday shoppers, I say actually Saturday morning looks like the coldest, but wind chills Friday morning for the shoppers, mid-20s, maybe even a little lower.
Still cold, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to talk about that. And not much rain again. Another front without much rain. That'll be Wednesday. The transition from the warm air mass to the cold air mass. Trying to squeeze out a few showers, but I'm not seeing a lot. So we'll talk about that as well coming up a bit.
Okay, great. Before we get into all of that, there were a few Thanksgiving festivities that happened over the weekend. One of them in Kinston, at Granger Stadium, in the parking lot there. They one of the organizations in Kinston hosted just a home-cooked Thanksgiving meal distribution, just to give back to the community. I love seeing all of these stories. We've had a few over the past couple of weeks, and it's just great to see the ways that the community can really give back to those in need this holiday season.
There are some amazingly wonderful, caring people in Eastern North Carolina.
Absolutely.
I'm sure everywhere, but the holidays really bring that spirit out. They start thinking about others, people who may not have a Thanksgiving meal. Same thing happens at Christmas time, Toys for Tots, kids who may not have a toy otherwise. It's amazing, the giving, caring attitude, the overwhelming love that pours out, and you see it all the time in the holidays.
Yeah, it's so wonderful to see. So let's take a look at how this celebration went over the weekend.
Everybody heart and mind is ready, right?
Pre-Thanksgiving meals made with more than just food.
Make it like we do it for our family.
So it's not just food. This is food cooked with love.
And passed out to those in the community. Sisters Victor Fields and Hattie King Hall, the founders of Sisters United of Kinston, started handing out Thanksgiving foods 13 years ago.
We was noticing that a lot of people in Kinston was homeless, going to the shelter, eating and everything. And God just put it on our hearts to start this.
Hall and Fields started the distribution with their own money and
we cook.
Throughout the years, they've gained more support, donations, and recipients. But this year, they felt it was even more important to be a resource for people.
We've been on this battle for quite some time, and this year we felt the need to come more so because of the things that's happening in the world. We want to demonstrate love and not hate, because only what you do for Christ will last, and that's our motto.
And the public proved that that was the case with the biggest turnout to the community distribution event yet.
There's a lot. I don't know whether it had something to do with the government shutting down and them cutting off the food stamps for the people. I don't know. This is bigger than we've ever seen it.
And the community was thankful.
Be thankful every day you breathing and living, because some people ain't able to eat on Thanksgiving, but I think this is a wonderful thing.
In Kinston, Haley Hollinger, WITN News.
And really nothing beats a home-cooked meal, too. They were saying that they cooked, and that's so wonderful to see that they were able to. Yeah, they dedicated that time to help the community there with some really delicious food.
Yeah, and it was nice to see the weather cooperated. Beautiful weather down there at the stadium. But yeah, like I said, you see that caring spirit, that giving spirit really show up this time of the year in so many different ways. So congrats to what they've done down there and what they continue to do every year. It's a wonderful sight.
So wonderful to see that they've been doing this for several years now, and it looks like there's no stopping them. So really awesome to see.
And I think it reminds you as well, a lot of us take it for granted.
Yeah.
You take for granted that you're going to sit down and have that big meal. You're going to be able to sit around your loved ones. Circumstances can change quickly. You can find yourself in a whole different situation quickly. I think a lot of people don't maybe recognize that. I've seen it with a couple of relatives of mine where all of a sudden things have changed dramatically and you're struggling for the simple things that were just given. So yeah, keep that in mind. Be thankful for what you have. And remember, things can go quickly. Things can change quickly.
Really puts the holiday into perspective for you.
Absolutely. Yep, no doubt.
All right, well, let's talk weather. We've got a lot going on this week.
Yeah, active weather in terms of temps, swings in air temps, and a chance for some rain. That rain chance, it looks like Wednesday primarily. So I'm going to start by talking a little bit about some of you travelers. I'm looking towards Wednesday. I think Wednesday is probably the big travel day, the day before Thanksgiving.
I would say so.
Yeah, so we look at the map Wednesday, and you can see I've got rain over us. A lot of rain, a heavy rain event? Absolutely not. I like to say this is reasonable or dealable rain. You'll have to slow down a little on the roads if you're headed out Wednesday. There'll be wet spots up and down the East Coast from really Georgia northward, but no pounding, heavy, flood-inducing rains, reasonable rains. And then you cross that cold front and you head westward. This will be the big story heading into Thanksgiving. That Arctic blast rolling down out of Canada, bringing that cold air with it. Snows start to fly generally as you get up into, let's say, northern Michigan and then upstate Michigan, the UP, the upper Midwest. Looks like Chicago may miss some of that snow, but they'll get the cold air back into the Midwest. Yeah,
that's good. Because I know I was telling you, oh no, snow. I really hope not.
yeah, and you will be dealing with that cold air though, Gigi. I mean, from Chicago to Detroit, Minneapolis, the Dakotas, I think wind chills will get down to that 0 degree mark, give or take. Yeah, you're nodding your head.
I am not enjoying
this.
that.
Yeah, this is the reality up there, and we'll get a taste of that. And we're not going to get down to 0 on a wind chill, but there could be an upper teen here, maybe early Saturday morning. We will get that cold air here in eastern NC starting on Thanksgiving Day. But traveling across much of the nation, my main point, this is a travel forecast, rain on the East Coast, some snow in the upper Midwest up there, and then a little snow along the spine of the northern Rockies there, running from, let's say, Yellowstone back into Big Sky country. So no major systems there, but cold air, cold, cold, cold. Then you get into Thanksgiving Day as we sit down here in eastern NC. Pretty good stuff. That 54, it won't feel like 54 because the wind will be whipping a bit. We'll feel like the 40s, I think, Thanksgiving afternoon. That little bit of cloud cover I put there is probably a little bit too much. Generally blue skies. Forget about precipitation. It'll be a dry Thanksgiving unless I really blew this forecast. And I don't feel I am. Let's go to the Black Friday forecast. So the next day, some of you like to get up at, I don't know, 3 a.m. or so, throw on some layers and look for those big deals. This is making a comeback, I think. We were talking a little bit
I know.
earlier.
I felt like it kind of dropped off for a little while. I really didn't hear much about it because so much you can buy online nowadays. But that's Cyber Monday, so. Yeah.
I think slowly maybe the old school kind of let's get out there and socialize and kind of kick off the holiday season, standing in a line at 4 a.m. to buy a TV at 50% off. But I like the concept.
Yeah.
It's not so much the deal, I think, for a lot of folks as it is what it represents. Socializing, being out, getting into that holiday vibe. You can see at 6 a.m. Friday morning, air temp near freezing, wind chill, 26, if not a little chillier, and that's the way it'll stay through sunrise. 9 a.m. we haven't exactly warmed much. Even that 39 is probably too high. Wind chill still in the 20s to 30. Noon Friday, 46 degrees. Noontime, when we're approaching the warmest part of the day, the thermometer in the mid 40s on Friday. Yeah, it'll be sunny, but it won't feel like it at all. It's going to be cold, cold, cold. Today, pretty good stuff. Chilly right now out there, but we're going to warm nicely. I think we'll make it to the mid 60s this afternoon, and that is normal. Normal high on the 24th of November, 63, and that's right about where we'll end up. So when you're out there today, we are right where we should be for this time of the year. Sat-Rag, composite, nothing brewing. You can see that through the drifting camera. Looking good. That's a gorgeous shot. A little haze out on the horizon there. Blue skies, 43, Add 20 to that or so. New Bern at 45, looking out over the Neuse River. Not even a light chop, I'd say, almost smooth out there through the day today. If you're putting the boat out, you're in good shape. Offshore waters, generally 3-4 footers if you're headed offshore. All righty, there's all your air temps right now. Double Nickel Hatteras, that's our high mark. Manio not far behind, Roanoke Island, low 50s. You could apply that to Nags Head, Kill Devil Hills, Kitty Hawk, from the Oregon Inlet southbound through Rodanthe to Avon as well. And then inland 40, give or take, some frost up into Bertie County, Hertford County, Martin, Halifax, Northampton, Edgecombe counties, patchy frost. Once you get to Highway 264 south, generally frost-free, and maybe a little pocket here and there. And again, very little wind to show you. Pretty quiet on the wind map. Afternoon highs, 64 out the door later today. Feeling pretty good. It's still long sleeve worthy later. I'm not implying a big warm up, but the winds won't be that strong. So it's a nice 64 this afternoon. Tomorrow, watch the winds turn, wait for it. Calm in the morning, midday, afternoon. South wind, 10 to 15, a little more wind with a new direction, a warm direction. So we'll take today's 64, add almost 10 to it tomorrow. That puts us in the solid low to mid 70s tomorrow afternoon. By Wednesday, maybe a straight 80-degree high, I think, for the afternoon hours. There's our storm out west again over Oklahoma this morning as it rolls eastbound. Big thunderstorms, almost a spring-like scenario in Texas. Dallas down to Houston into Louisiana. Threat for severe storms down there. That severe risk goes away generally tomorrow into Wednesday. By the time it gets here, I don't expect anything in the way of severe weather. Could be a stray rumble of thunder, but the overall rain coverage, check it out. Here's late tomorrow, shower or two late afternoon, not much. As we get into Wednesday morning, front's approaching, but it's not here yet. Low 60s early Wednesday morning. That's right, to start the day, low 60s. And then those upper 70s, feeling a few showers here and there. Not a ton of rain. It's another front struggling to bring rain in here. Quarter of an inch maybe. By the time we hit mid to late afternoon Wednesday, the rain chance is going away and the cold air starts rolling in late Wednesday night. There's Thanksgiving. The map, sunny but chilly. Snow's flying up off the lakes up there into the Great Lakes. So there'll be another big storm out west. That will make for a much tougher travel coming back from your Thanksgiving break. If you're traveling Sunday, Monday next week, we may have a pretty good storm right over the midsection of the nation, kind of watching to see how that evolves. So going on the way out for the holiday, not bad. Coming home could be a different story. Here's the 8-day, 64 today, mid to a few upper 70s tomorrow into Wednesday. Rain chance 20 to 40 late tomorrow, Wednesday. Again, not a whole bunch of rain there. And then enjoy your holiday. 54 breezy, chilly degrees, and then downright cold Friday, Saturday, stuck in the 40s. 27 degrees late Friday night, Saturday morning. Sunday we start to climb out of the chill near 60, and then Gigi, I think we'll close in on a 70 a week from today. It looks pretty good. A little rain chance there as well.
I know, and I told you earlier today, it's nice to see the Sunday and Monday of next week on this board here, because sometimes you wonder, like, oh, is it ever going to get warmer again? Here, we're seeing that that's the case. We're going to get out of this.
Stress a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah. Just
takes a little the sting out of it. And I agree. I mean, when you slap on a cold run that lasts 5-6 days, that can tax you or try your patience a bit.
Yeah.
But the heat's going to work pretty hard, I think, Thursday through midday Sunday.
Right.
And I say this all the time, but I'll say it again. Check your HVAC filter, swap them out if you haven't done so. And that point you made earlier about checking your pipes, because I was talking about wrapping pipes for that cold Friday night. Mm-hmm. A lot of you will be leaving Wednesday.
Yeah.
You may get to your destination and start thinking, geez, I left those pipes exposed out there. When we get into sunrise Saturday and that thermometer is bottoming out near a 26 or a 27, that could crack a pipe or two. So do your pipe wrapping, anything outdoors and exposed, before you leave on vacation. Protect those pipes.
Yep.
Nothing worse than coming back from vacation and finding a mess in your yard.
Absolutely. Good point to bring up. Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us this morning. Faye, just want to say good morning to you over on Facebook. We're going to be back again at 8 a.m. for another news and weather update, so hope you can join us then. Have a great Monday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.